What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Balatro. So, we're doing Ghost Deck as our first deck tonight. Wow, I've only done it twice. I thought I've done it more than that already. Huh, interesting. So, last night we did a win on Nebula deck and Magic deck. Took a couple of runs on the Magic deck, but I think our first run with the Nebula deck we won. Telescope is very, very powerful. Just to let you know. So we're on to Ghost deck tonight. Spectral cards may appear in the shop, and we start with a Hex card. So spectral cards are the special cards that allow you to do some very dangerous things. So one of those spectral cards is the Hex card. And this adds Polychrome to a random Joker and destroys all other Jokers you have. So the way Ghost deck is supposed to start out, I think, is you really want to get a really, really good first Joker and then apply Hex to it. So you can get even more benefit from that one Joker. We could skip this and have a foil Joker as well, but I think we're just going to go normally. We're also going to be going flushes. I'm sorry if everybody's bored of flushes, but it is pretty much the most efficient way to win in the early game where you transition into others later, but sometimes you just don't. Pair of 9 should win us the hand. Let me go see something real quick. Okay. Thought I heard something. Alright, so we got 2 hands out of that. I don't think I want to do the 8-ball. I don't think I want to do that. I would need to really, really concentrate on like having a lot of 8s. So let's see what's in here. Yeah, none of these are really what we want. I mean, I wouldn't mind having that, and I guess I could hold on to it a while longer, but if we don't really get anything by the time we get to like the second boss, then we'll probably need to reset. Now, this doesn't destroy the 8s at all, so we should be good. So we have the most in clubs, so we'll try and get clubs. We're also discarding 8s. We kind of don't want to discard 8s. We kind of want to play 8s to get this to go off. We didn't get it, unfortunate. It is only a chance. Diamonds are 7. Spades are the highest. So we can like do this to see what we get. Okay. We'll get rid of our diamonds. That's not going to help us. I guess we should redeem this most of all and then go ahead and go next. Okay, so we can't play hearts. Luckily, diamonds are our highest cards, so we can get rid of those. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, the game says no. I think what I'm going to waste a hand, try and get a turret. There we go. Got a devil card, that's fine. We can devil this one. I know I could have played that other one, but I don't think I can get away with playing that many. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not even sure we'll be able to get to play with this many. So we have the most of clubs, diamonds. Okay. We play this, the 8 is the high card. But unfortunately, we have one hand left. This isn't going to win, so we already need to do a new run, unfortunately. All right, second run time. This didn't really get it, unfortunately. All right, so clubs or spades? We'll try spades. Still need another spade. Fours and twos. The fours should win it anyway. All right. Okay. And there's Gross Michelle as well. If we pick up the pack, we're not going to be able to get this. All right, so what we can do is we can do this. We can use that. So it's now polychrome. And we can pick up that. And we're set for a while. As long as Michelle doesn't disappear on us. That's a lot of queens. Yep, just playing queens wins us the whole hand. Might as well. Okay. That's an interesting one to choose. I think we're going to do this. -1 hand size. That's really rough for a flush. Okay, we don't have high card. We don't have a straight, I mean. King 2. So we have the most of clubs because we only picked one club. I think I'm going to go spades. Okay. This just wins us, so we might as well. Just not hang around. Okay. Well, here is the blank. I need to buy this like 7 more times, but I'm kind of wanting to get things right now. Okay, we'll just do pair. Jumbo Joker or just buy a double card. I think I'm going to just buy a double card and go next. So we're playing hearts. We scored 3,600, almost 4,000. Raise. So if we do that, we don't have any more money. But I think I would rather have this right this second. And then we can do this. We get 4 of a kind molt. That's... I wouldn't mind that, but that's not helpful at us. If we can't do 4 of a kind right now. We got 4 of those dollars back. There was a chance we could have got the flush one. It would have been really nice to get it, but... or the straight one, maybe. Pairs would have been great as well. 3 of a kind would have been better than 4 of a kind. Alright, so we're going to be doing spades this round, it looks like. There went Gross and Michelle. Unfortunate. But we can pick up Card Sharp here. Okay, that works for me. Clubs. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, pairs. Hoping for other. Let me see here. What does pair do for us? Only 360. Okay. Alright, so we have the closest into clubs. That's a club, but I would kind of like to hold on to it if possible. There we go. That doesn't win, apparently. Interesting. Well, we don't have card sharp up yet. That takes place the second time around. So can we get that heart that we want? There we go. 3150 with the card sharp. Okay. Reroll. Boy, that would have been a nice pickup, wouldn't it? Have if I'd picking up that that increase for how many rerolls you have, JJ. I'm gonna just buy that death card. No, we don't want the 6 cents. I guess we could do death card. We don't really have. We got that queen we can copy, I guess. All right. I could have skipped there, but nah. We do want to draw clubs anyway to see if we can get that queen. We didn't get that queen, unfortunately, yet. Diamonds are at 6. Everything else is at 7. I'm still going to try for diamonds. Maybe I chose wrong. Yep, I chose wrong. We lose. That's unfortunate. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we don't win this one, so time to restart. It was close. It was close, but yeah, that one just didn't come our way. All right, so we can next base free and becomes polychrome. So we get basically a free hex on the Joker. You know what? I'm going to try that to see what happens here. So diamonds is what we want to play today. And this deal. That's actually pretty good right there. All right. Let's see. Can we win with a pair? No. Okay, so we didn't get our deal that we wanted, but we do have a straight. And that will win us. Alright, so let's see what we got here. There wasn't a... Next base edition shop Joker is free and becomes a polychrome. Straights. Okay. Yeah, that didn't really work out for us. We can buy this, but then the hex doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm just gonna restart. We didn't have enough money. We needed to buy another Joker to use our hex card on top. Let's see if we can get anything going this time. We had to re-roll. That's what threw us off. What's our... So a three of a kind is 30 and 3. A full house is 40 and 4. I guess I could try to see if I can get like a full house. That doesn't win. Does get us close, though. And we can play this straight to win. Okay, so this time it's here. And it's a flush as well. Alright, so let's see what we get here. Alright. Okay. All spade cards are debuff. So we're going back to playing flushes. 1377. Nice. Now we need to find something to help our oops all sixes go off. We could do this. Okay. I'm not sure if this will go off before the multipliers will or not. Yeah, the multiplier, this goes off before these do. Okay. This is not going to help us win. Alright, so let's buy this. And go next. So that would be like spades. That's it. Okay, so we just don't want to play spades. But we can just win with this club. I could fish. I think we're going to try and fish for our purple card. So it's a 4 of diamonds. There it is. But we no longer have discard, so it doesn't help us. We didn't get our discard, unfortunately. I should have just went ahead and played the deal. Okay, that's good. Empress. Sure. And we'll open this pack. So we can make more spades. So if we're going to do this, what I want to do is this, and then this and this with this, and this, and this into that. So now we have more spades than other cards right now. 16. This is planet cards. We probably want to buy that. Maybe, I'm not sure. So we kind of want to play spades more than anything, really. Like this. So what we want to do is we want to... Wait, hold on. Does this win us the... Yeah, okay, so that wins us the thing. So we can try and hunt for the deal, but yeah, we didn't get it, so we just do this. Okay, we can do that for now. Yeah, we're going to pass on that. High Priestess, 2 planet cards. Not anything we really need, so I'm just going to sell them for money. That's the... We could try for the queen. Okay, that does win us the hand, so we could play until we could play all of our hands trying to get this thing. This queen, so we can get some extra money. There it goes. But I think we actually broke even. If we had played it earlier, we would have still had the same amount of money, I think. Cryptid? Okay, that would be good to get. And I think I'm going to open this up. Do this. And sure. Okay. I was hoping to draw that 4 so I could cryptid it so we could get more turrets. That's what I'm kind of saving the cryptid for. Star converts into diamonds. This is lucky cards. This is a wild card. I think I would like to wild card that king. Next. First hand is drawn face down. Okay. So unless this is an ace of clubs, this should be a spade. Do I want to bet on that? Maybe. It was a spade. Pair. Swashbucklers plus 11. No. What's this one? Tarot cards appear 2 times more frequently in the shop. Yeah, I want that more. I want more tarot cards showing up. Alright. Oh, there's our 4. Nice. Now we can only discard 2 at a time because we only have 2 consumable slots. Yep. Discard. Wheel of Fortune, we can use it. Cool. I wasn't planning on keeping this guy, but I might now just keep this guy. Sun converts to hearts. We don't need that. 1, 2. Hold on just a second before I play. Okay, that does win us the flush. Empress. 2 cards into bolt cards. That works for me. Make our spades even more powerful. Especially since we now have a royal flush. The problem with doing something like a royal flush, we shouldn't have played it, but the reason why it's bad, in case you don't know, there's now a possibility of getting something to enhance, I think, royal flushes in celestial packs. This isn't going to work for us. We don't need this because we're playing every card anyway. So I need to decide what would I want in a Deal. I would like something to help oops all sixes, so maybe we do open the Mega Buffoon pack. I think I don't care, and I'm just going to go next, personally. Plus 50 chips. And the wheel is being nice to us tonight. Wheel is being nice to us tonight. Now, before I play, before I discard, I can win with that flush. Okay. That's my main concern right now. Judgment creates a random joker. Maybe Smiley Face can go. All right. We got the other flush joker. Nice. Nice. Now if we can get a wheel to affect it, that would be nice as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get rid of those. Okay. We didn't get any more tarot cards, so we just play our flush and go. $50 extra chips on top. Nah. Let's do a reroll here. Okay. Hermit will double our money. I think that's more important than the other stuff right now. Jumbo pack, do we want to try for that? Sure. Four purple seals. Okay. All face cards are drawn face down. I think this is a spade. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter because we have those now. There's our fours. So we can at least get one discard there. High Priestess, planet cards. Don't need those. This should win us the hand. And we did get our gold card. That's nice. Our gold seal. Emperor for 2 random tarots. Maybe. Let's see if we can get a Jupiter. We can't. Rerolls cost 2 less. Sure. And let us pick up in the Emperor, Empress, and Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Enhances 2 Molt cards for us. Blue Seal to select a card in your hand. Nice. Let's go next. So let us do... it's something we want to hold on to that we won't play, so the Ace would be good for the Blue Seal. And the Empress we want to use on spades. And we got an Emperor as well. Okay. So do we want to try and get more cards? I don't know. I kind of would like to get a better card to put the Empress on. I can't discard it, so we're just going to play it. I don't think we should be able to do that, right? Yep. I kind of thought so. So let's see what this is going to give us. A Hanged Man. So, I don't really want to do that. I guess we can do this for the lucky cards. I kind of don't want to get rid of those two, because they are spades. So I can get rid of that 2 and the Jack. Okay, well, I definitely don't want to hang that, so we're going to have to hold on to our Hangman. I was hoping to pull something that I would want to hang. But we definitely don't want to... I wouldn't mind hanging the 10, but there's nothing else I would want to use. And there's our blue seal for our Jupiter card. If we could get another cryptid, we can put that on our blue seal. So that would be great. And a Mega Arcana pack. Justice is a glass. Magician is more lucky cards. Sure. We'll open this now. So we can hang these two here. Okay. We could magician these two. And we have another magician. We have a gold deal. So a magician, star, sun, and a devil. We can make... Well, we don't care to make this a lucky card because we would want to discard this, not play it, and these want to be played. So what I'm thinking of is just making this... no, that's not, we kind of want to discard that, so that's not going to work for us. So I guess we just do this. And then later on, if I get something that'll turn it into... a spade would be good, but I'm not going to do anything else. Kind of a waste. We didn't take advantage of all of it, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, that does win us the whole deal, so we can just start discarding for more nice things. We can get rid of the 2 and the 3. $34,000, $47,000. We could try and play for the blue seal. And no, we got the purple seal, unfortunately. The lucky card gives us more. $49. Nice. I'm not really needing this right now. With how many flush spades we have, I don't really need that. I mean, maybe I should take this as a precaution and get rid of, like, the supernova. No, if anything, we would probably get rid of oops all sixes. I would hate to get rid of oops all sixes, but I think we should. Just for protection's sake. Okay. It kind of feels bad to do that. 3 of a kind. Or Jupiter. I guess I'll purchase that. Retrigger each play 2, 3, 4, or 5. A Fool would give us a Jupiter. We could do a Strength to turn lower tier cards into higher tier cards. Star turns things to diamonds. So didn't really get anything great here. This can be done. I guess we can do these two. And then we'll take the Fool to get another Empress. Yeah, I didn't really need a Jupiter. Plays 2 discards. Okay. That doesn't win us the hand, so we got to be careful with that. Okay. So what I can do is this. That's okay that they weren't spades. We didn't care. Okay. So what does jacks and fives do for us? That doesn't win us, but we can get more score with this, so we should. And then the pair of queens doesn't win. Okay. But this does. Cool. This came in really, really freaking handy. And that turns things into clubs. We don't need that. We won't turn things into spades. Molt cards. Boon pack. Standard pack. I think we're good there. Okay. Sure. Thanks, game. Emperor. Hanged man and a fool. Okay. Guess we go next. Okay. Got a justice, which is a glass card. I don't know if I want a justice card, really. It would give me a lot more malt. Give me a lot more chips and malt. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't want to play the glass card if I don't have to. Okay, I'll upgrade. That's good. I was hoping for something better to cryptid. Like my blue seal. Looks like it's more turrets though. The serpent. Okay. I was hoping I'd be able to do that and get some Jupiters. Bean would have been good. Yep, I'd rather have that as a wild card than a molt. Okay, and then we can do... Dude, let's just go with the 4s. Money, money, money. Old money. Nope. I have 3 I can play if I have to. I don't want to play the ace, but I can if I have to. See, I don't want to play the ace because it's got a blue seal, which creates us a planet card when we win the hand. Alright. I was hoping to planet the blue seal I could get cryptid on, but we didn't get it, unfortunately. I could have probably held on to it. That works for me. I'm just going to hold on to that. And I'll buy that. Okay. Okay, that wins, so we can start. We can try. Nope, didn't get anything, unfortunately. I was hoping for the blue seal. This would be a lot if we put it on the glass card, but we only have the 1 glass card, so it's not really worth it. I'll buy a death. Yeah. That's good. Did not get the blue seal. I'm not going to put it on the purples. We have enough purples. Let's see. Do I want to death anything? I mean, I could death this. And then I could death, not that, but this. Go. Incantation. Nope. Alright, let's go next. Play only one hand type this round. That's fine with me. Alright, so we're hunting for our blue seal. Is what we want. There's a world. That works for me. Do this. Cool. Yep. I have to play the jack. Okay. Sure. Okay, we're on to ante 8. All right. Hey, some extra malt. That's nice. There we go. So I need to discard one of them anyway because we can only hold 2 cards. Garrett for a steel card. Okay. That wins us the whole deal. I want to keep this to give us money. This makes us win. I want to keep these 2, so I think we just have to play right now. Go. If I could get another cryptid on those blue seals, that would be great. Would have been better if we could have turned them into, like, spades first, though. Familiar. And add negative will render Joker -1 hand size. I don't think I can afford that. I haven't gotten any extra hand size. I don't need another blue seal. I don't need any of those. The Jupiter for us. Level 16. Let's just go next. Verdant Leaf. Okay. Verdant Leaf is our card. It's our boss. Which means all cards debuffed until 1 Joker is sold. Probably the best one to sell is Droll Joker. Too bad we only got one blue seal. I mean, it is a wild card, so we did okay, but it still would have been better to have it only as a spade in case we had to play it. But that works. I'll hold on to that, but I don't know if I'll use it. Okay. So we want to sell Droll Joker. And we could just win with this without even having to use the steel. Nice. All right, that's a ghost deck win. Nice. All right, let me get this information here. Boot. 2 bolt plus 2 molt for every $5 you have. Turning interest into molt. Okay. So our next thing is the abandoned deck. Start run with no face cards in your deck. This is actually... I'm sorry for everybody, but this is actually a really good flush deck. It's not the best flush deck, because there is one that's better. The checkered deck, where you start with 26 cards and 26 hearts in deck, so you only have hearts and spades. You don't have diamonds or clubs. But this abandoned deck is a flush deck as well, because, well, you don't have to worry about, you know, worrying about face cards or anything. You could actually turn everything into an ace. You can play aces on this one. So, like, you could just straight up 3 of a kind there. And that's 324, so we got a full house right here. Yep, I'm just going to do this. Okay. So are we getting rid of... What are we getting rid of? We have... We can get rid of clubs as a thing. Problem is right now is we really can't play anything less than a flush. Looks like we didn't get it. Unfortunate. Well, we did. Okay, cool. That worked. We could switch to straights instead of flushes. Sure, let's try flush. Let's try straights. See if we can get them. All spade cards are debuffed. Okay. Three of a kind. I mean, full house. Sorry. I shouldn't have bought that at all. I forgot. Wasn't used to it. That's a waste right there. That's a waste of money. That works though. Telescope. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. Still not enough. Yeah. Unfortunately, we just lost. It didn't work out for us. All right. Let's try again. Straights. I'm just not good at straights. I'm just really not good at straights. Try again. Don't want to go less than $2. Everything's a freaking straight. It's trying to force me into it. This doesn't work for us. We have no face cards. Try and get something that we can play. We don't have face cards. More straights, of course. Alright, that works. Works. Probably should have discarded the spade. So we trade one hand for 2 hand size. That's actually pretty good if you're going for flushes, I think. So we'll do that. See if we can get a Jupiter out of this. And go next. Maybe later on we can make up for that. Reduced hand size. I mean, reduced hands. Maybe we can get like a grabber or something. Should have played with the castle. I should have done the castle stuff. Okay, it's going to discard cards, so we need to get rid of clubs. Just going to play it. All spade cards are debuffed, and it wants me to get rid of hearts as well. We might not do that. Okay. I was wondering if that would work, but it doesn't. I was hoping to draw some hearts so I could, like, discard to up the castle. But it didn't work out so well there. Wants me to get rid of spades, okay. I'm hoping to get a spade. There we go. So I can get the blue seal value. Unfortunately, I wasted seltzer, but it is what it is. And there went the banana. Okay. First card is traced down. That's unfortunate, you know. That's unfortunate. Alright. Not enough. I guess we needed a banana. I guess we needed a banana. Alright. Try for money. Yeah, this ain't gonna work because I just did not draw any clubs at all during this whole thing. I was always gonna need at least 2 hands. If I could have played flushes earlier, this probably would have worked. Okay, we can win with the 4 of a kind, so we're not dead yet, but it's gonna be real close probably. Just go straight into the flush. Doesn't win. At least we have a little bit of discards to work with. And we get the extra money. Hopefully that pays up for us. That works. Nothing we want. Like that. That one discard came in handy, didn't it? Doesn't help us. The wall. Of course it's the wall. Of course it's the wall. Pants would be a fine thing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. All those fours that we can't get money off of. And that's why I kind of don't like this without something like copy. That works. Okay. That helps us out a bunch. That helps us out. Let's go next. I don't like this card. Not without other things, so we're just going to get some extra mold here. If we can get a little bit of extra card stuff going. Turn things into spades. Make more tarot cards. Level up Jupiter. So I think... Okay, so we're going to do this. And go ahead and do this. We're leaning towards the black side. Okay. Good. Just go next. Don't really have anything special, so we might as well just go ahead and play our hand. Don't have face cards. That. So we definitely need to level up our flushes as soon as we can. We need celestial packs. These aren't going to help us. This can help us. I would have to get rid of the +1 discard. Okay. That'll get us even more malt to go. I think that'll work. Apparently, still not enough. This should all be blacks. Yeah. Celestial cards, please. Please give me... No. Jeez. Need to go into that then. That's still not enough to one-shot it. Definitely need Jupiters, but I'm not getting them. So 5,000 for that without this. $11,000 with it. Okay. It's still not enough. We're not scaling quickly enough. If I don't start getting Jupiter cards, we're just going to lose. Even with me buying tarot cards to help out. Yep, we're now down to level 1 again. So it's like we haven't even leveled at all. Need to score 2,000. You unlock the Joker. Okay. We got through it somehow. That was shoot to the moon, the hold queens in hands Joker. We're in trouble. We're in real trouble. We're not scaling quick enough. It took us 3 hands to do this. We should be doing this in 2 at minimum right now. We're in real trouble here. Because the game just refuses. It just refuses. That's 80 chips only. This'll last a while longer. I have to, because I think this is... I don't know if it'll win us. We're gonna have to do something. Yeah, that scores. It's 8,000 only right now. $14,000. We're not even making half, even with all these extra chips. We're already down to 85. I guess we're going back to this one. That doesn't help us. All right. Flush house. 12,000 doesn't win. Didn't care about the stone card anyway. All right. This is not good. Steel card. Nope. Steel card goes. Okay. We almost ran out of cards. We almost ran out of cards. What's the boss on? All face cards are debuffed. We don't care. But we should buy that anyway, just in case. Please give me a Jupiter. Flush house. Yeah, of course. Of course, that's what I want to play a game. So, we're losing this round. We barely survived the last round. Okay, well, we survived for a little bit. I'm pretty sure we lose to this boss unless something amazing happens. Like this, maybe? If that stays up to anti-8 boss, we might win. I'm pretty sure we just lost. We're not scoring enough. I got one more hand to win. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Oh, okay, well, we lose now. Banana's gone. Unless I can get it back. That might work. I'm not sure. I was hoping the deal would save me. The plant. All face cards are debuffed. We do not care. What we care about is getting cards. Okay. Okay. So this is the last hand. Hopefully this really helps me out on the last hand. I don't know if it will though. This is high card. Can't do nothing about that. we don't get our flush, we're having trouble anyway. And I don't know if we're getting our flushes correctly. 2 diamonds, and we get a flush again. Or 2 red cards. Okay, that gets us 28,000 on the last hand. So as long as we get to around within 20,000, we might win this. I'm not sure. That's not going to help us at all. Please give me a Jupiter. Of course not. That's not going to help us. That gives us plus 15 bolt. So this would give us plus 15 bolt without the discard thing. Okay, I think that's worth. That should be worth, because it's the same molt. It just doesn't rely on discards, which means we get our molt all the time now. And then we also get ×3 molt on final hand of round. So hopefully this works out for us. I think that might have been the upgrade we needed. We needed to stop relying on discards. We can score higher numbers as we go down the hand, I feel. Still takes all of our hand, it looks like, but at least we should be in range of winning, maybe. Oh, that sucks. We just lost. Maybe. Maybe. We'll try this. Alright, that got us. Alright. So, the discards came in clutch. We needed to have the discards. We would have lost there. So, yeah, this was the best pickup we got right there. Open these up, see if I can get Jupiters. No. No. Dude, I thought I picked up, like, telescope, and we didn't. Okay, so that's why. What's our last boss? Violet Vessel. We need to re-roll that if we can. We don't have the money right now. I shouldn't have bought that in the first place. We need 10 bucks. We should be, I'm hoping we'll be able to get 10 bucks out of this. I think we would get it by just playing. By just playing and beating the blind. It gives us $4, so that should be enough. Okay. So, this card, and that wins us the deal. Okay. We definitely can't beat the Violent Vessel. We got to re-roll the boss. So we can't buy anything. I think the chips. I think the chips is enough. I hope the chips is enough. And get rid of that. Yeah, the chips isn't enough for this. I don't think this is going to work for us. It went right into probably a boss we can't beat with that. Because we lose molt there and stuff like that. Yep, we lose. That's unfortunate. It was close though, man. Is there any... I could try and get that 8. I could try and get the 8. Not that 8. Okay, we got the 8, but I don't think it wins us the thing. Yep. Close, man. It was real close. We almost had it, but Verdant Leaf got us at the end. We needed all of those. We needed all of those jokers. That wasn't a flop. That was just RNG. That was just RNG getting us there. And getting no Jupiters. We got 1, and we got set back. And we almost won with no Jupiters, man. That was a little upsetting at the end there. Play every single heart in your decks. Yeah. Oh, man. That was a little upsetting. Got to all the way there, and that happened. We almost had it. Alright. Well, I'm going to call it here tonight. Oh, man, that was a little upsetting there at the end, but did the best we could. So, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of it.